WDBM East Lansing. You are tuned into the basement, Michigan's home for live local music. I'm Cooper. I'm joined by my co-host Emma, and tonight we welcome Hornet's daughter. How are you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm good too. Are you ready to play some music?
I sure am.
All right, take it away.
This is a song called Situations. The gates open till 12 tonight, so you could still come home if you wanted to. It's nearing 11:30 and I wonder if you knew that I've been thinking about you. My heart will open up next to you when they all go home and we're out of tears. It's nearing the end of my time and I wonder if you know that I've been thinking about you. I put myself in situations and hope for the best. Don't wanna do that with you. Don't wanna mess up what we have. Put myself in situations and watch it all fade away. Don't wanna do that with you. I want you to stay. The flood's on its way down the street. You could build your boat or sail with me. Either way, I'd enjoy the company. That's what I think about you. The tornado's just a block away. Somehow I'm still feeling safe. We live in the eye of the storm. The trees around us start to sway, and I'm left thinking of you. I put myself in situations and hope for the best. Don't wanna do that with you. Don't wanna mess up what we have. I put myself in situations and watch it all fade away. Don't wanna do that with you. I want you to stay. So would you stay? So would you stay? Would you stay? So would you stay? So would you stay? Please stay.
Nice.
Thank
That was
you.
awesome.
That was beautiful. I really
Thanks.
liked that one.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
So we have Hornet's daughter with us, and can you tell us a little bit about where that name came from?
So I started with when I started music, I just started with Madeline Fuller because that's my name. And I wanted to come up with a stage name that would like encapsulate something good coming out of something bad. And because I've had a rough past, but I like to think that those rough past stuff can come out of something beautiful in music. And so no one likes hornets, like they're awful, they sting for no reason, like all that kind of stuff. So I thought it's me being Hornet's daughter coming out of that, you know what I mean? Like it's a positive emerging from something not so great. So
Yeah, for
No,
sure.
that's pretty.
Hmm
Yeah.
I think it's a good metaphor, simile, I don't know.
Thank you.
I also kind of want to ask about your inspiration for that song. Do you have like a story that emerged from?
Yes. Sorry, not to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
So my current boyfriend, that was written before we started dating, and we were really good friends prior to us being together, and I was like I didn't want to like mess things up, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure that's a common like story theme in like love and relationships and all that stuff, but we really had something special as friends, and I'm like, if I tell him I don't want to like ruin things, you know what I mean? So it was like that was my kind of like little diary entry, being like, I don't want to mess this up with you, but I also want to tell you how I feel. I did, and it's awesome. We're living together now. It's great.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that also turned into a really beautiful song.
Thank
so that
you.
was really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are there any like you say diary entry type songs that they're like from a point in the past that you've kind of retired or like don't want to go back to, or some that still hold true too?
Yeah, I have an entire album that I've written and like, I don't want to say perfected, but like I had this whole vision for, but I've scrapped it because it's like it's all like when I write about something so intense in a moment and then that moment passes, and no matter how much I wrote about it, sometimes it's not worth revisiting. It just hurts me more, you know what I mean? Because I feel so emotionally connected to those songs. So lots
Cool.
of songs are, you know.
They're in the moment.
Right.
In the past moment.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice.
I'm ready to hear your next song.
Yeah, let's get into the next one.
This is I Know You.
Yes. This is the song I wrote for my boyfriend Diego after we started dating. So,
Cool.
yeah, it's kind of the before and after. Wrapped up in your arms and sitting down for dinner, waiting for that loving goodbye middle finger when we go to the other side. I love loving you like loving has never been so easy, and I'll say it to your face, no, I don't care if it's cheesy. So you know, yeah, you know where my mind lies. Could it be true? Could it be true? Well, when you know, and I know you. I said maybe when pigs fly, I heard oinking from the sky. I'll never outlive the cactus, and the cactus it died. Now we drive, yeah, we drive to another town. Maybe my alarm will wake me too good not to be a dream, but I forgot it broke the other morning. I was feeling mean, yeah, I tried to get by, so love me down. Could it be true? Could it be true? Well, when you know, and I know you, I know you, I know you.
Nice. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Thank
I
you.
feel like we just talked about your nylon strings, and I feel like that one was like really good
Thank you.
with the nylon strings
Yes,
for sure.
it's definitely easier on my fingers. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I'm interested in if you had early like people that influenced you to get into music, like maybe family or friends, and do you remember a time where someone like where you discovered music when you were younger?
So growing up, my dad was the biggest like music person for me. So like no one in my family is like, not to like diss them or anything, but like musically inclined, you know what I'm saying? Like we just are a bunch of music listeners. My dad is a huge fan of like live music and bunch of fun. Like he's just really big music guy. So growing up, I listened to a lot of like Sam Roberts Band, Coheed and Cambria, like that dad music, you know? And, but yeah, no one really like, I don't know, told me like, inspired me musically inclined wise, but we listened to a lot of music, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So
there's
then-
definitely like a dad genre.
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
So how did you pick up the guitar and like learn how to play music then?
So my mom bought a ukulele and never played it. It just like was collecting dust. I think whenever I tell that story, my mom's like, I actually only had it for a week. You stole it from me, blah, 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 but whatever. And so I had a friend over who also had a ukulele and she was playing. I don't even know what friend this was, but I stole my mom's ukulele and just kind of taught myself from there. Yeah, and then I just fell in love with music, started songwriting when I was 12, and yeah, went from there.
Wow.
Cool.
That's young.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
definitely wasn't doing music when I was 12. I can tell you that.
How have you seen yourself evolve as a songwriter?
It's kind of hard to sometimes when I'm not looking back, and you know I've been here this whole time. I've been progressing, so it's hard to like see me progressing. But sometimes when I need like a little like pick me up ego boost, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'll listen to my stuff now and I'll pretend, this is gonna sound crazy, but I'll pretend that I'm not me listening to it. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it a little better.
Yeah, for sure.
You've released a lot of music.
Yes, I have.
That is some serious dedication.
Yeah.
And just props to you.
Oh, thank you.
There's a ton of singles and EPs, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then you have 4 albums. Crazy.
Yeah, my buddy Pete says I'm the most prolific songwriter he knows. I don't think it's dedication. I think it's literally like when I need to talk about something, I just write about it. So, you know, and I've been doing it for long enough that it comes naturally enough that it's like I have a gajillion songs now, and it's like, yeah. So
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good outlet for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we've got some chunk of songs with backing tracks. So if we want to get into heavy metal, right?
yes, let me set this down.
Cool. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Excuse me. I am terrified of finishing my checklist. I'm on a roll, I don't wanna go home, 'cause mama will be pissed. Where have you been? It's been ages, mama. I've been changing the world at my own expense. I am terrified, 'cause I might just finish my checklist. With the singular heart
Awesome. I like that.
Thank you.
That was cool.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about how you make your backing tracks. Like, is that mostly digital, or do you have instruments in there too?
So it varies by the song. Me and my buddy Peter Bishop, shout out Peter Bishop. He's my
In the building right now.
in the building right now. Super cool guy, and he's a great producer. He helps me produce all my stuff. I've been working with him since I was like 13, so like the year after I started writing.
Oh, wow.
So we know each other very well, and like he knows what like makes sense in my mind. If I say like I want a thingy that sounds like a thingy, like he knows exactly what I mean, and we work together and produce it out. So sometimes we have live instruments on tracks. That one was him on piano and some digital drums and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a lot of fun.
How did you guys meet?
So Pete runs a studio in Adrian called Above Pete's Garage, and because it started above his garage, it's no longer above his garage. But my dad, because like I said before, not many like musically inclined people in the family, so he wanted to find a place for me to like grow and do that stuff as I was growing up with my music and writing, and he had a mutual friend with Pete, and his friend was like, hey, you should check out this guy, blah, blah. So I went to the studio, and we started rocking out, and it's history from there.
That's awesome.
Cool.
When was your first release then?
Oh, my gosh. I could not tell you. Years and years ago, maybe like 2016.
Okay.
But it's not up anymore. Like there's been a lot of stuff that I've taken down just because it doesn't really represent me anymore, or I'm not happy with the vocal quality, because obviously if I'm starting singing when I'm 12 versus now, you know what I mean, there's gonna be a little difference. Yeah,
That's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was looking at your discography before, and I think the farthest back I saw was like 2021.
yeah.
But even from 2021 to now, you have so many releases. So
Yeah.
I was like, there's probably stuff before that.
Yeah,
But
there's
yeah,
a few.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got another one. I think you sound checked this one. This is Hurt My Girl, or You Hurt My Girl.
Yeah,
This one's fire.
thank you. Jealousy's a funny thing when you don't even hear it, creeping round the corner when you don't wanna be near it. Now you're mad at some guy that she isn't even with, but the anger stings, doesn't it? A little birdie told me you'd be physically ill if she found another lover by the same windowsill. But you know you're searching quickly for a her 2.0. Oh, the anger, it grows and it grows. And I ask, how could you hurt my girl? How could you make it worse? How could you see her smile and fill it up with dirt? How could you hurt my girl? How could you make it worse? How could you see her smile and fill it up with dirt? I know you went to that library seeking her out. I know you have her clothes and know what she's talking about. I know you hear all you heard and you plug up your ears, because I was there before and after you appeared. You not only hit her up, but hit her too. I know that she was too nice when talking back to you. I know I minded my business for far too long, and by the time you hear those long outros. You have to wait it out.
Sweet. Is there a story behind that one?
Yes. So about 2 years ago, I was in a very not healthy relationship. And quite a few of these songs are about actually, I was with, my partner was struggling with substance abuse, and that was very much like, yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it. But so that song was about myself, but I'd written so many songs about that from my point of view, and I thought that I wanted to switch it up a little bit and like add a little, flavor or whatever. So I decided to make it like from a perspective of maybe like a friend of mine or someone witnessing it from the outside point of view. Like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I really liked the backing track for that. It was like eerie, but
yeah. Kudos to Peter Bishop. That was all him on that one. Yeah.
Just in time for October.
Shout out
right?
Pete.
Shout out Pete.
I just wanted to ask about like some of your influences, especially like with other social medias and stuff like that. Do you have some influences that you look up to highly?
So this is gonna sound funny, but I'm a big fan of like Eminem and the Notorious B.I.G. and Nas and Tupac and all that stuff. They're probably my greatest influences. I think I love rap, listening to it. Obviously, I don't make rap music, like far from it. But I think what really inspires me is like the lyricism and how like intricate they are with their words and how they can spin things, make things rhyme that don't rhyme, and double entendre, all that fun. It's all so interesting to me, and I think that's where I get inspired most.
That's cool.
Yeah. Do you have any other influences for your lyrics? I mean, I know a lot of it's storytelling, but do you have like, do you write do you write poetry or write other things, or are you inspired by other types of writing for your songwriting?
I used to write poetry a long time ago. I think once I kind of like settled into my own kind of sound and figured things out, I kind of just wrote songs. I do admire poetry and rap, obviously, and all those other kind of forms, but honestly, I'm grooving with just writing music. Yeah.
For sure.
When you do write music, what comes first? Is it lyrics usually or instrumentals, or does it kind of flip-flop?
I always start with like a chord progression. Well, that's not true. Let me circle back. But I usually start with a chord progression and or some kind of riff or something like that. And then after that I find a melody, like whatever I hear, and I can hum out, and then I add words. So lyrics usually are last, unless there's the occasion where I am driving or in the shower. It's always a place where I shouldn't be typing on my phone, but I always have like the idea, but like sometimes I'll get random like lines in my head, or like I'll hear someone say something like that is a line, and like that kind of thing. So but usually chords first with an idea in mind, not specific lines.
Cool.
Do you usually start on guitar? Is that your main instrument?
The progression in my life has been ukulele, baritone ukulele, and then guitar. It's been kind of like a pipeline. But so recently my main thing has been guitar. I'm not like, I can't do bar chords. I'm not like crazy with it, but I can play the basics enough to write on it. So yeah.
Cool. And do you do piano at all to supplement writing, or does Pete kind of handle that?
Overall, Pete handles the piano. He's a beast at piano and bass and all that stuff. But I know basic piano chords, and I've written piano songs before. I don't think I've ever recorded one though.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, speaking of guitar, we've got another guitar section coming up.
Let me not hit the microphone. This song is called To Death, and it's about just feeling stuck. I'm pushy, but as I should be. You got the buttons, I got the fingers to press them, and you hate it. You're going crazy, can't get rid of me. Who's behind that door? It's nobody, no one to save you, no one to hear you. Cry when the four walls around ain't got no windows. Feel the wind blow, can't feel the outside, can't feel anything at all. I'm pushy, but as I should be. You got the buttons, I got the fingers to press them, and you hate it. You're going crazy, can't get rid of me. Who's that behind the door? It's no room to hear you. Girl, when the four walls surrounding, got no windows. Can't feel the wind blow, can't feel the outside, can't feel anything at all. This is too big and you're too small. And with my last breath, I breathe into you. There's not much more that I can do. It's lasted to this point, so with my last breath, I let you know I tried, but I did that to death. Yeah, I did that to death. I'm see-through, transparent with you. I might just kill you, but it'll be quite the journey. And you love me, at least you try to accept parts of you that you'll never change. I'm clear as day, there's no pretending. You are the bucket, and I'm the mop, slowly taking all your water, not even cleaning to be demeaning, and it stays that way. No change, no change, no change. And with my last breath, I breathe into you. There's not much more that I can do. It's lasted to this point, so with my last breath, I let you know I tried, but I did that to death. Yeah, I did that to death. To death. To.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
That was a pretty song as well.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're good at creating, like Emma said, that like eerie vibe, or like kind of I don't want to call it edgy. I feel like that's cringe, but like
I'll
an
take it.
unsettling type atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you a little bit about your socials. I know you're active on Instagram a lot. Do you feel like that's changed how you interact with your fans and how artists nowadays find their fan base?
I think that I don't know. I'm terrible at posting to social media. It's like I'm active on Instagram and TikTok, but I wish I could be doing more. I think that it's cool to like have people like commenting and like interacting with people on those things. But I'd be lying if I said I'm like crazy famous and, you know, like I got everyone flooding my comments, but it's cool when it happens. And yeah, I need to get better about posting. So let me get back to you on that when I'm actually good at posting things.
It's kind of hard because it's like now with like the music industry, it's all about having a social media platform and like having the outreach to people, and it's like it's hard. It's like I don't just make music anymore. It's I have to market to people and I have to like have a presence on social media.
Yeah, and you have to be a content creator.
Yeah, exactly.
On top of being a musician.
It's hard, and it's hard because like algorithms can push you out, or you know, if like a group of people don't necessarily like your stuff, like that just pushes you further behind everyone else.
The algorithm can be evil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Unless the algorithm is showing you this right now, then it's good.
I was curious if you've ever been stuck in like a limbo with your writing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And usually, like, how long does that last, if it does?
It can last a week or a month or 3 months. Like, I think the longest I've been in like a rut was like maybe 6 months. Like, I'm still writing, but I can't write something that I like when I'm in those things. But it's nice when I come out of it, when I get that first song, and I'm like, I got it back. I got it now. Like, that's the greatest feeling in the world. But there's definitely times, like, there's no such thing as writer's block. Like, you can feel you can't write you might not be able to write a good song, but you can write a song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so in those, like, times, I still try to write, but it's just not always something I like.
Yeah, I was going to ask if, like, you had any other creative outlets besides writing when you feel like you can't, like, produce something that you really like.
I think, I mean, my passions in life are really music and childcare. So, like, I know it's not really, like, a creative outlet. Well, it can be, like, with crafts and stuff like that. But I think when I'm having a hard time in the music department and I can kind of just, like, step away and, like, focus on my job and, like, working with kids and stuff like that, like, that's where I feel like I flourish when I'm not flourishing music-wise. I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it does.
Okay,
That's
cool.
for sure.
If you're, so you said you're a parapro, right?
Yeah.
If you're interacting with kids a lot, do you have thoughts about how kids see music and how they, I don't know, it's very new to younger people. So do you see that at work sometimes?
Yeah, I like to bring my guitar to work and just jam with the kids. It's hard because a lot of my songs, like you said, are very eerie and like off-putting, and I have to like, I've written songs about like frogs and kangaroos and like try to like use that to like cater to them and stuff like that. I was actually very excited. I got to tell all the kids in the school that I'm going to be on the radio today. And I was like,
Nice.
it was fun. Again, don't know if I just answered your question. Or
No,
not.
yeah,
That I went off
that's
track,
great.
but-
That's super cool. We've got a couple more acoustic songs. This one is, you want to introduce this next one?
Sure. This is called A Nameless Face. This one's not out yet, by the way, so. I'm crying into strangest of places. New worlds unveil under my tears. I'm lying to the names, not the faces. Yesterday's world made today's fears. And I'm still scared. Yes, I'll stay here, but I'm still scared. It's a nameless face. I've seemed to have lost my place. I know where I stand, but it's so confusing. If I'm what I consume, should I stop using? It's a nameless face. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm tired. If you see my eyes closed, look the other way. Turns out you don't need bags to travel, but the ones on my eyes come with anyway. And I'm still tired. Yes, I'll stay here, but I'm still tired. It's a nameless face. I've seemed to have lost my place. I know where I stand, but it's so confusing. If I'm what I consume, should I stop using? It's a nameless face.
Sweet.
That was good.
Thank you.
You said that one isn't released yet.
No.
So maybe coming soon, maybe.
Yeah, I got a couple on here that aren't out yet, but yeah.
Sweet.
Yes.
I know you just released a song mid-August.
Mm-hmm.
How long did that process take?
Oh gosh, it depends on Pete's schedule, man. I think that like we did a project a while back where we had to do a song a week, so like we can rush it if we want to rush it. Like we can get it done. But sometimes depending on like, cause Pete runs that studio, like it's like how do I explain it? It's like a place for artists to go and record their songs. It's a nonprofit, so they don't charge anything. So he always has something going on. But I'm a priority, so like if I wanna, it just depends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Going off of that, a song a week, that project is out on all platforms, and it is called the 52 Week Project, right?
Yep.
And there's volume 1 and volume 2.
Yep.
We kind of talked about this before we brought you on, but that's a really cool thing, and I kind of want to hear more about it.
Yeah.
Was there other people doing that same project, or was
No,
it
was just me and Pete.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a song a week, right?
Yeah, it's so hard to put into words. A song a week for a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What inspired you to do that?
I write so much, and Pete always jokes like he can't keep up with me,
Mm-hmm.
And so we were like, okay, keep up with me then. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Cool.
Did you ever feel like you had writer's block within that week?
So
or those weeks, I guess.
a little more than a week. No, just kidding. Yes, but I have so many songs I've written in the past that if I had a hard time writing a song for that week, I was able to like pull, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like for stuff that I wanted to be put out, but I didn't write for that specific week. So I just had a bunch in the back if I needed it. So
Your
That's
archive.
cool.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, once again, you're listening to WDBM East Lansing. This is Hornet's Daughter on the Basement. Let's get into your next song.
This next song is called Everybody Runs, and it's about abandonment issues. Don't know if anyone relates. I've been consumed by this illness like I was. It's dinner and yeah, I'm thinner. But I don't see no difference in the mirror. You could say I finished last in the race that is to notice. But I know this. I know you tell me I'm okay, but I see 2015 me. I see me when I couldn't stop. I see me with all my hair cut off, throwing up in parking lots. I see dire, I see nasty, I see perverted, I see gross. I see me with puffy eyes and a telephone. But who you gonna call? Tomorrow, are you gonna quit your day job or be stuck in endless sorrow? Are you gonna get record deal stuck, or do you suck just to suck? I know you tell me every day, but I see glass shatter in me. I see me when I held too tight. I see me tripping on birds in the forest without a light. I see empty, I see broken, I see head case, I see mess. I see me when every nurse on earth has to watch me get undressed. So who you gonna call?
Nice. That was really good.
Thank
That
you.
was a heavy one. There's a lot of emotion packed up in that. Do you want to get into the story at all?
It's just like, okay, so the chorus is more abandoned issue stuff, like feeling like everyone's gonna leave because people in the past have left. I deal with a lot of stuff mental health wise. I'm bipolar. I got depression, anxiety, all that fun stuff. I collect disorders like infinity stones. It's fun. So that song is very much about like all the stuff that's happened to me in the past, but having a hard time separating it from me now. If that makes sense. Like, yes, I look in the mirror. I know that I'm a different person now. I know I've improved in ABC, whatever ways. But also, like, I look in the mirror and I see, like, oh, I didn't change nothing. You know what I mean? Like, even though that might not be the case. That's what that song's about.
Yeah.
I thought that song was really pretty, and I really liked how like raspy you got at times. Like,
I love
So-
growling. It's so fun.
there was so much emotion behind that song, and it was really pretty.
Thank you. Thank
We
you.
need more growling in
Yeah,
songs.
yeah, we do.
Yeah. It's slept on. Sweet. We've got a couple more backing track ones. We can get those queued up real quick.
These next three are probably going to be my favorite, I think.
Yeah.
They contain my favorites.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm excited.
Nice.
Excuse me. Hold on, I have water.
Again, you're listening to Hornet's Daughter on The Basement. We are here every week on Thursday, 8 to 10, and you can stay tuned after us for The Hours of Power, our metal show. All right, this is My Miss.
A light switch don't work on a tired brain, so don't drive yourself too insane trying to light up your own world. If you need a hand, if you need a break, let me know. I'm a bottle of rosé, and you can take me long as you need. Don't worry, my lady, I got ya. Don't worry, my miss. A love for you is all I need. We can talk about anything. You can tell me everything. My bandage when wounds start to sing. A love for you is all I want, and maybe sometimes all I got. But I could never complain when you love me the same, my miss. The train sometimes quit on the tired train, so don't drive yourself too insane trying to fix the mood of something natural. Sometimes you gotta get out the gear, just go to sleep and face your fears. The nightmare only lasts so long. Don't worry, my lady, I got ya. Don't worry, my miss. A love for you is all I need. We can talk about anything. You could tell me everything. My bandage when wounds start to sing. A love for you is all I want, and maybe sometimes all I got. But I could never complain when you love me the same, my miss. My miss. But I could never complain when you love me the same, my miss. My miss. But I could never complain when you love me the same, my miss. My miss. My miss. My miss. My miss.
Sweet. That was super cool.
Thank you.
I was going to mention, when you put your guitar down to play these songs, you're wearing a shirt that says Hornet's Daughter Sucks.
I am, because
Is-
Hornet's Daughter sucks.
Is
I
there
want one of
anywhere
those.
we can find your merch?
Yes, my merch. You can find it in the link in my bio on my Instagram. It's like a third-party like printing t-shirt website, so like it's not a fun link. I could just be like hornetstart.com. Like it's not like that, unfortunately. But yeah, Instagram bio.
That's sick. Also, wanted to give a little visual for the listeners. Her shirt is tie-dyed, and it's like really cool green and yellow. Just want to point that out.
Thank
also, the art for this song that you released, My Miss, is really cool.
Thank you.
And I was kind of curious about how you make your album art.
So shout out to a little app called PixArt. I whenever I want to make an album art for a song that I'm about to release, this was especially hard during 52 weeks because it was a song every week and I would have to come up with something new for every single one. When in doubt, I would just look at my recent camera roll, find a picture that I just love or think is funny or whatever, and then kind of like, adjust the lighting or add a eyeball and a heart and stuff like that. Like just make it weird in my own, and yeah.
Nice. How do you feel about like that intersection between like visual art and music? Like, do you think that the album cover is important and it kind of influences how people expect to hear your music?
Oh yeah. I definitely love the correlation. I see that. Like I feel like you see like a metal band, like that crazy font, you're gonna think something metal. I can think of an example right now, but I love like throwing off people with the album art. Like I like to like make an album art that doesn't match the song, just to be like, I don't know, like, or in titles too, like with heavy metal, it's not a heavy metal song, like things like that, just like spinning it. So
I like that too.
Throw them a curveball.
Yeah.
I always like to ask this question, but like, do you associate colors and like other feelings and memories with your songs? Like obviously I know that you write a lot with like instances or like things that are like currently happening, but I feel like when I listen to music I always like think of colors and other things.
So you'd be more interesting of a person than me in that category, you know what I mean? Because like I see what you mean, and like definitely like, like blues, sad songs, like that kind of thing. Not really like super in tune with the color stuff, but that is really cool as like concept.
So far, you're not the only one that said that.
Okay,
I think pretty
okay.
much everyone was like, Emma,
Okay.
you might be crazy.
No, I love that for you.
So-
I love the crazy. That's cool.
You're like taking a survey one person at a time.
Yeah,
A census.
basically.
Just waiting for someone to agree.
Yeah. My day will come.
Yes, definitely. All right, next up we've got A-OK.
This one's my favorite.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody told me cologne doesn't serve happy. Their life must be so crappy. Oh, to live without your scent. Everybody hates me except for little idiots in my head. That's where you're all living, in a house where every wall is painted lead. somebody killed me. Turns out it was only a dream. Somebody hurt me. Turns out I was just imagining. He's feeling lonely. Let's see how lonely he feels when I chop his feet off and pray to somebody that somebody will heal. Somebody killed me. Turns out it was just getting interesting. Somebody hurt me. Turns out I was just lost at sea. I will protect you if it's the last thing I ever do. Pain is the cousin of a brighter, brighter future. Pain is the sister of a love for drunky Brewsters. Pain is the father of the neighbor girl that never comes out to play. But I'm A-okay. Pain is the direct relative of happy endings. Pain is the auntie of a day of shopping spending. Pain is what I felt most my life. But I say, hey, I'm A-okay. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh,
That was fire.
Thank you.
That was definitely fire.
So this one, okay, first of all, my favorite part of that song is the beginning when it's like kind of like a classical kind of beat. And also, I would like to touch on how this little EP that you have, or single EP-ish, has P on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That picture's also on a t-shirt if you want that.
Nice.
okay. So I might be.
Yeah,
I might.
You gotta
get that
rep
one.
the merch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That beat was super cool. It started out stuttery and there was like the samples in the background. That was
Yeah. That was a lot of fun to do that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that was the second one on 52 weeks of the whole thing. So
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
yeah, we're jumping right in.
Yeah.
So you guys did the 52 weeks project back in 2023 then?
Yes. And
Okay.
finish it in 2024. Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay, because I was listening to this and I saw that it was made in 2023, and so I was just curious.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a 52 weeks too?
Oh my gosh, everyone keeps asking me that. And as much, okay, so here's my take on 52 Weeks, the sequel. It would be so fun to do, and I'd be down to do it, but as an artist, I want to grow and move past things and try out new experiences and come up with new ideas and stuff like that. So when I think about doing 52 Weeks again, it's kind of like, I already did that. You know what I
Right,
mean? It's like, I want to do
Yeah.
something new for Hornet's Daughter and all that stuff. So
That makes sense.
Thinking into the future, do you want to do music for the rest of your life? Is that
Oh,
like
yeah.
an end career goal?
if it's a full-time career, I don't care. I just want to be able to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not worried about it making me money necessarily, as much as I love doing like gigs and playing live and stuff like this and all that kind of stuff. If it works out full-time, great. That's really cool. But it's more important to me to just be able to make that music and put it out into the world for other people to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
If someone came up to you right now and said, "We're gonna give you a tour," where would you start, and what cities would you go to?
Oh my gosh. I know that Pete's laughing right now because he's been trying to get me on tour for so long. I don't even know. I haven't seen that much of the world. I would just want to go somewhere fun, somewhere where my music is wanted. I mean, I've played gigs before where it's like, that's not the vibe here. You know what I mean? Like that eerie stuff is not for everybody, but I just somewhere that people like it. Yeah.
Cool.
Is there any like dream, like, I guess like venue or like,
Oh my gosh. Dude, anything like bigger than, I don't even know. I haven't played like big. Like I think about like a stage with Billie Eilish on or something like that. I would love it, but I'd be crapping my pants, dude. I don't like, so I can't really answer that without having some fear in me, you know? I don't, yeah.
yeah, for
Gotcha.
sure. I'd be scared too.
Nice. Do you want to introduce our next song right here?
This next song is called Follow, and it was funny when I put it out like to promote it because everyone thought I was just saying follow Hornet's Daughter like on all platforms. I was trying to say like it's Follow is the name of the song and then Hornet's Daughter under it. So yep, that's my introduction to this.
For our listeners, you should also follow Hornet's Daughter.
Oh, thank you.
You know I love you, but don't talk to me like that. And if you do, just know I can't do it back. If you want me to reciprocate, I need to feel your warmth, 'cause that's all I'll give. It's all I give and more. Wanna sing this song to you, but I'm afraid I'll make you cry. I wanna hold you close, no, I don't wanna pick a fight. I need you by my side, even when you go to close the door. No, I don't need you anymore. Driven by your words, my fault. Written in the dark, hope you're not drinking, you're not answering my calls. Peace in my stomach says you're just sleeping. Leave the door open when the door open when you go, so I can follow, so I can. You know I love you, God, I hope I know it too. Lately that's all I've been wanting to say to you. But do you even hear me when I yell it through the wall? Do you see me here at all? Driven by your words, my fault. Written in the dark, hope you're not drinking, you're not answering my calls. Peace in my stomach says you're just sleeping. Leave the door open when the door open when you go, so I can follow, so I can follow. Driven by your words, my fault. Written in the dark, hope you're not drinking, you're not answering my calls. Peace in my stomach says you're just sleeping. Leave the door open when the door open when you go, so I can follow. Leave the door open when the door open when you go, so I can follow, so I can, so I can, so I can, so I can, so I can follow.
That was cool.
Thank
So
you.
when did Follow come out?
Oh gosh, I don't know. No, that was a 52-week song. It's all a blur.
Okay.
One of the weeks.
Yeah, one of the weeks.
Also was curious about your album called Wasp and the Star Kids. It came out in 2023. So was that also part of the 52 week?
No, that was prior. That was the project we did before 52 weeks.
Okay.
That was an album I did. That was before I was comfortable playing to a click. So we did the whole thing without a click. And sometimes it was more obvious than others. So keep that in mind if you ever listen to that album.
I was kind of curious if the album had like any meaning, or was there a story within the album?
So that album was very I wrote it all the songs in like the same period of time, but they didn't necessarily have anything to do with each other. I did have an album out once called Story of Petunia, and it was like a concept album, but I did that one all recorded on my phone. So after I put it out, I was like, I'm gonna take this down now that I got like production quality stuff out, it just didn't match for me. But yeah, that Wasp and the Star Kids wasn't, the order is purposeful. I think it flows like the way I set it up. But the songs itself, they don't have to do much with each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about the title of the album?
Dude, I just thought it sounded sick.
It does.
I was like,
sound
Wasp
sick.
and the Star Kids. I wanted it to be something like to do with my musical name because it was like one of the first albums I did. But yeah, I just thought it sounded cool. And that was
which album is your first album?
Oh gosh. So that's a tricky question just because I have a lot of albums, just not all of them are produced or out, and some of them are never going to see the light of day, so I couldn't answer that, honestly.
That's cool though. It's so cool that you have so much like media built up and like in your back pocket, maybe thrown in the trash, like
yeah.
like you're overflowing with creativity, and it's very cool.
Yes, thank you.
Would you ever re-release the Story of Petunia with different recording techniques?
I've wanted to go back and redo stuff like that. I honestly don't think I will ever go back and do Story of Petunia specifically. I don't see myself going back and redoing a whole album just because I have so many ideas now that I feel are like better and worth more of my effort to put into versus backtracking, But we have on 52 Weeks, there are some songs that were old that are already out. There's one called like Baby I Broke a Glass, and we redid it. So it's like there's some songs that are out twice, but one of them's like me when I was 15, and then one of them's me now. So I kind of done that before, just not with whole albums.
That's cool.
Cool. I was also wondering what your experience playing live is with all of your backing tracks. Do you ever kind of flesh that out into a live band and like play with other musicians?
No, not yet, but I want to. There's been a couple times where I've had a band with me, but I've never done a full set with the band. It's something I want to do. It's more of a I'm got to get there kind of thing. Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Foreseeable future.
Cool. We've got a couple more. A lot more, actually.
We do have a lot more. The next three are acoustic.
Go for it.
This is called Perfume. I got a tune so bad. I'm so sorry. Is that okay? Okay.
What's up?
So I guess, Cooper, your experience with playing live with bands, do you find that to be like helpful when writing songs to have other people with you?
I think so, yeah. It's always a collaborative process for songwriting, and it changes from person to person. Like we've been asking everyone who comes on here about how their songwriting changes, but sometimes it's melody, sometimes it's lyrics first, or however you want to go about it.
For sure.
But again, I really like the storytelling in your songwriting.
Oh yeah, me too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, now that we're tuned up.
Yes, thank you. This is Perfume.
It's too early for this. Am I getting fixated? Is my canvas anything without her paint? Is it too soon to be infatuated? Is my church worth it if she ain't my saint? I replayed the voicemails, I've been kicking my feet. I forgot Let me be a part of something you wanna be part of. I'd pump your perfume through my veins if I could. Oh, you know I would. The monsters under my bed ain't getting me tonight. We're gonna be alright. Perfume through my veins if I could. Oh, you know I would. The monsters under my bed ain't getting me tonight. We're gonna be alright. Never running late, early to the occasion. 16 knives held over, dangling over my head. I'll make your mistake. Do you see me waiting? Let's get comfortable on these nails I made in my bed. I replayed the voicemails, I've been kicking my feet. I forgot what life was like without thinking of you and me. It's an all-consuming nightmare, and I'm oh so in love. Let me be a part of something you wanna be part of. I'd pump your perfume through my veins if I could. Oh, you know I would. The monsters under my bed ain't getting me tonight. We're gonna be alright. Perfume through my veins if I could. Oh, you know I would. The monsters under my bed ain't getting me tonight. We're gonna be alright. I'd pump your perfume till I pop. Savoring you down to the last drop.
Sweet.
That was
That
fun.
was Perfume. And again, you're listening to Hornet's Daughter on The Basement.
Cooper, do you have a signature scent?
A signature scent.
Yeah.
My deodorant is Degree, I suppose. Degree black and white.
What about you, Muddy?
Oh gosh. I just had a perfume. I totally forgot what it was called, but it just ran out, and I'm very sad about it. So I don't smell good no more. I just stink. Hornet Star sucks.
Shoot. Hornet's Daughter sucks. Do you have a signature scent, Emma?
Yeah, actually, I was gifted a perfume from my cousin. I don't usually wear perfume, but I got Victoria's Secret Bombshell,
Oh snap.
and I wear that. Only for
Wow.
special occasions, though.
Nice.
But I'd say that's my signature scent.
Nice. We do not recommend putting perfume in your veins.
Yeah, no.
I think
No.
that might
By the
kill
way.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I could.
Right. Right.
But we
if
can't.
you could.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering, is that your main guitar? Do you have a few guitars that you play
This
on?
is my
or
only guitar.
Your only guitar.
Only guitar.
Nice. Can you talk a little bit about like your gear? You talked about your strings a little bit. Have you gone through different phases, or you talked about ukulele to bass or baritone ukulele?
Baritone ukulele, yeah.
And then you kind of scaled up. How was that progression for you as a musician?
It's been fun but difficult. Like I feel like the older I get, the less I'm willing to like sit and learn an instrument. You know what I mean? Like when I was younger, it came like so naturally, and I was like, I learned quick. And then I got to baritone ukulele, and I was like, okay, like it's similar, and I can do more chords. It's a deeper sound. And then I got to guitar, and I'm just like, I love the sound of guitar way more than these ukuleles. Like get out of here, ukuleles. But I'm not like getting past the basic chords, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that one day I can just get out of my head a little bit and just sit down and actually learn a little more.
Nice.
It can be really challenging. I feel like there's so much that you can do with guitar.
Yeah. There's 2 more strings. Like, that's ridiculous. Too many.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like, I mean, it could be as complex as you want it to be. And like, basic chords are cool too. And you can make so much stuff with that. Like, you're a perfect example of like being so creative with like very little. And there's so much knowledge and like depth into like music and guitars and like literally any instrument. And it can be really overwhelming. And I feel like I would say like one of my hobbies is playing guitar, but I'm also not very good at guitar at all. It can be overwhelming to like sit down and try to learn something.
Yeah, and like you said, with the simpler chords, it really showcases the songwriting a lot more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I try to challenge myself because like that song is 2 chords over and over again. Like it's just G and E and that's it. But I feel like when I limit the amount of chords I can use, I kind of challenge myself in like the lyrical dynamic parts of music. Like, how can I take these 2 chords and make them still work and not get boring over the course of a song? You know?
I didn't even notice that it was just 2 chords, by the way.
That's flattering. Thank you.
Good stuff. All right, what do we got up next?
This next song is called Spit, and it's another one that's not out yet. So sorry if you want to look for it. It's not going to be there.
No better way to start the morning. Candy, cigarettes, and a daydream. When my mind dialed back on distraction, every plan never goes into action. No better way to end the evening with a paper cup. What does that mean? It means just my head's underwater, my body's still walking downtown. No one see me drown. I'm on a roll now, 0 for 2. Recently it's harder to wake up when I look like you. I look like you. Recently my spit is hot, being something I am not. I look like you. I look like you. A stray hair that drives me crazy. They multiply and I'm more insane. When the bug's caught in the web, you don't reach for it, you assume it's dead. Plan breath of the breathing method. Don't pretend like I haven't practiced, but sometimes it sounds more like a sigh, and you think I'm pissed off, so I leave to go hide. I'm on a roll now, 0 for 3. Recently it's harder to wake up when I look like you. I look like you. Recently my spit is hot, being something I am not. I look like you. Recently it's harder to wake up when I look like you. I look like you. Recently my spit is hot, being something I am not. I look like you. I look like you.
Awesome. That was super cool.
Thank you.
I know you did a sound check on that one, and I think that one's my favorite for tonight.
Mm.
For
Nice.
sure.
I like how it shows your whole vocal range.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by 0 for 2, 0 for 3 in that song?
I feel like I'm always losing sometimes. So like in that sense, I'm just like in the first verse, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm 0 for 2, whatever. And then it just keeps getting worse. You know what I mean? 0 for 3 now. So
Yeah.
losing.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
That, like, I feel like your lyricism in that song was really satisfying.
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Like, I don't know, the way that it flowed and the way that, like, you sang it, I guess. Like, that melody was just very, I liked it a lot,
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
It's
you.
a great callback, that lyric
Yeah.
specifically.
Thank
for
you.
sure.
Is there any time we can expect a release? Like, you've played some unreleased stuff tonight. Do you have plans to put it out anytime soon?
So the good news is yes. The sad news is going to be a minute because all the songs that I'm playing tonight that are unreleased are going to go on an album. But we're in the very beginning stages of it. I feel like I've been putting out like a single a month, but I want to start focusing on getting the album done. So it's probably going to be a little quiet for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll patiently wait.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I guess we'll accept that. All right, you want to get us up into the next one here?
Yeah. This song's called I Am a Lover.
I am a lover. I am the soil you walk on before you plant the flowers, the potential garden besides ones you tend to. The place in the shade, but the shade don't invite you. Oh, I am a lover. And it's a curse to live among the soul pesticides. You just spray me down, hoping I hollow inside. But I'll bite and I'll kick and I'll scream and I'll fight because I am a lover. You won't take me home, you're not ready to go. You want me in careless and casual rows. Do you really expect me to know this when you say you want me for more than a bed and in a low time in your life? You reached out again to tell me you're ready to start listening, but your ears are plugged when I say what I said. I am a lover. I bleed from my heart in most delicious ways that attracts all the vampires, their eyes from their graves, just to get a taste of what they'll never taste. Oh, oh, I am a lover. And I'm hopeful that one day pigs will fly with the wings that I made them of paper and glue, the same way that I'm hopeful you'll love me the way I love you. Oh, I am a lover. You won't take me home, you're not ready to go. You want me in careless and casual rows. Do you really expect me to know this when expect me to know this when you say you want me for more than a bed and in a low time in your life you reached out again to tell me you're ready to start listening, but your ears are plugged when I say what I said, and I said I am a lover.
That was really good.
Thank you.
I'm curious about if there's a story behind that one. I know it was on the 52 Weeks, but besides it being like kind of like a Rush song or whatever, was it an idea from the past, or did you kind of come up with that one on the spot?
That one is really just about like, I feel like I love so hard and not everyone can bring that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like there's people in my life that I feel loved by and I'm grateful for that, but there's a lot of people in life where it's like, I'm loving you so hard and you're not giving it back to me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. And I want to clarify, when I say like we rushed in the songs for like a weekly thing, it was mainly the production piece that was rushed. Like, not to like brag on myself or anything, but like if I write a song in an hour, if I don't get a song done in an hour, I'm not finishing it. Like, I have to sit down and write it or else it's not happening.
That's real.
Yeah.
That was the second song tonight that you've mentioned, When Pigs Fly.
Yeah.
Right?
I also noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, I didn't realize that until I put this set together and I heard the songs like in the same thing. Sometimes I'll like revisit like ideas like that and not even realize it because like there's a kabillion of them, you know? So
A billion songs.
yes.
But that's
You heard
also,
it here first.
yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
I like the addition of Pigs Fly. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. The little chromatic walk down on guitar is really cool too.
oh yeah, that
Thank
sounded
you.
I
really
like
good with
that
that
one.
song.
Thank you. That one was originally written on baritone ukulele, so I struggle with the, because I can't, the viewers can't see, listeners can't see, but it's different on guitar.
For sure. Nice. Well, we have about 10 minutes left if we want to get into some more backing track songs.
Okay.
This next one is called Fool.
Footsteps sound like static, metal under my fingernails. The vomit tastes magnetic. I stick to the floor, and as I hurl, I'm brainstorming ways to let this feeling go. You're brainstorming ways to drink without me knowing. If it's gonna be like that, I'll be a walking heart attack and scared for breath. Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? Boy, biting the hand that held you and moving on to broke down cars while I'm still barely holding on. Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? Footsteps sing like sirens, and I'm quickly swimming away. Your car engine sounds silent, sneaks up on me every day. I'm brainstorming ways to relieve my nausea. You're brainstorming ways to hide another bottle. If it's gonna be like that, I'll be a walking heart attack and scared for breath. Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? Boy, biting the hand that held you and moving on to broke down cars while I'm still barely holding on. Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? I'll be here waiting for you. Can you taste the months of mistakes, Boy, you enjoy making a fool. Boy, do you enjoy biting the hand that held you and moving on to broke down cars while I'm still barely holding on. Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? Boy, do you enjoy making a fool? Boy, do you enjoy making a fool?
I really like the backing tracks on that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, while I was listening, I was like, how did you guys make the like speaking part of like, I think they said, do you enjoy?
The lower, like,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, I'm sorry, there's like 52 Weeks was such a blur of a project because there was so much happening all the time. But with that one, I believe, Pete might correct me, I might be wrong about this, but I think it was being pitched down as like a background, like double kind of thing, but it was
Okay.
isolated and he was mixing it. And I'm like, why don't we just like make that line on its own, like isolated that way, if that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
how
makes
that came
sense.
about.
I like the electronic backing track. That was really cool.
Yeah.
When do you decide, or what makes you decide which direction to go with a song? Like when you write one, sometimes do you go like this needs a little more, and you can kind of produce it a little more and give it that oomph.
Right. So all my songs start with just guitar, and it's so weird to like think about that song acoustic, you know what I mean? Like after hearing it like that, sometimes I'll have like a vision. I know how I hear it, and that's why I'm like, hey Pete, make the thingy sound like the thingy. But sometimes I don't have any particular direction. I'm like, Pete, I trust you. Just do something with this, and he'll come out with something crazy. I don't remember what direction Fool was in that sense, but yeah.
Do you
That's
ever
cool.
take it in the other direction? Like you have a more heavily produced song that you end up like maybe playing live and stripping down to acoustic?
I Am a Lover, actually. I think that
nice.
one. It's not like crazy electronic in the finished version, but there's a lot going on, and I feel like that one's cool, like stripped down too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet. Well, let's get into one more. This one is called FTB, right?
Yeah.
Introducing a story of love, friendship, and betrayal. A story nothing like you've ever heard before. With twists, turns, and, oh by golly, swear words. May I present to you Hornet's Daughters, FTB.
Guess what I did? Probably something stupid. Interrupted your slumber and called up your number. Oh, not for a reason I would've before. No longer begging to open up the door. No longer asking, I'm kicking it down. Aren't you happy to see me get rid of that frown? I've been having dark thoughts, baby. They're telling me to get you. Well, line is taking it too far, Peter. Somebody hold me back and now. Every time I hear your name, I say FTB, FTB. Everyone who's played your game saying FTB, FTB. I don't make the rules, but it's pretty simple to do. It's like pulling a trigger, it just comes out of me. FTB, FTB. You've infested my mind, time to exterminate. Take a fire extinguisher straight to the brain. Mine or yours haven't decided that you're better safe than sorry. I wouldn't place bets, so I've been having dark thoughts, baby. They're telling me to get you. Well, line is taking it too far, Peter. Somebody hold me back and now. Every time I hear your name, I say FTB, FTB. Everyone who's played your game saying FTB, FTB. I don't make the rules, but it's pretty simple to do. It's like pulling a trigger, it just FTB. Everyone who's played your game saying FTB, FTB. I don't make the rules, but it's pretty simple to do. It's like pulling a trigger, it just comes out of me. FTB, FTB.
The backing tracks on that one were also awesome. And the beginning was okay. That was really cool. Where, like, how did you do that?
I hired a voice actor. I was like, who can sound like an old timey announcer or radio man? And
Nice.
That's great.
yeah, paid a dude, and here we go.
No, because that was perfect. That was spot on too.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Isn't there what platform did you use for that?
Fiverr.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I wish I could remember the name of the dude. I would shout him out so quick. But
Shout out
yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, shout out that guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll let our listeners infer what FTB means.
Yeah. If anyone asks, fun tub of butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good
Exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's pretty
Pete,
good.
for that one. Too.
Yeah. Well, do you have any closing thoughts for our listeners? Thank you again for coming on the show.
I was just gonna say thank you for having me. This was really cool.
Yeah.
Closing thoughts. Support local artists. That's about it. Stream Hornet's Daughter. Even though she
Hornet's
sucks.
Daughter.
Yeah, Hornet's Daughter sucks.
And
you here.
where can we find your music and your merch?
All platforms for my music: Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anything you listen to music on, I'm there. And merchandise in my Instagram bio at Hornet's Daughter.
Awesome. Well, thank you again so much. I really enjoyed listening to this. This was
Thank you.
so awesome. You had some very beautiful pieces as well as some just really fun pieces overall.
Thank you.
And we will catch you guys next week. And have a good night.
Thanks for listening. This has been The Basement. Stay tuned for the Hours of Power at 10, our metal specialty show.
WDBM East Lansing.
Good night, y'all.